All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, divine to the apostles of Israel, aka the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and love to all the Akim. Continue to preach your truth and all truth sincerity. All right, real quick. One of the financial people I'm subscribed to on YouTube, just put out some information, and I had to Google it myself to research it, and basically it's facts. You know what I'm saying? It was Nestle's U.S. unit will slice 4,000 jobs in delivery change. You know what I'm saying? And basically that's 4,000 people now just going to be out of work. And I want to say they said and within a couple months. But I'm just gonna read the article. You know what I'm saying? Get a couple scriptures. You know what I mean? The grinding shall cease, because that's all it really is about. Is the grinding shall cease. All right. The great whore known as America. The delicacies and all the how they live deliciously is going to just be all just erased soon. Now it says it will stop shipping frozen pizza, ice cream direct to stores. Staff cuts will bring one-time costs of about $500 million. So they're gonna stop delivering frozen pizza and ice cream. You know what I'm saying? So it says Nestle's SA's U.S. unit will dismiss about 4,000 workers as it stops delivering frozen pizza and ice cream directly to stores and transitions to a warehouse model that's become industry standard for big food companies looking to trim costs. They're looking to trim costs because why? They're not making that much money as they used to, man. That's all it's about is sales. It's down sales. These companies are not making money like they used to, man. The whore is running dry. You know what I'm saying? The well is running dry. Is that the company said Tuesday that it's shutting down its direct-to-store delivery network for products like DiGiorno and Skinny Cow beginning in the third quarter, which is soon, like probably this October, and Skinny Cow beginning in the third quarter. The change announced at a shareholder event in Arlington, Virginia means the elimination of operation that now includes 230 facilities, 14 trucks, and 2,000 different routes. The unit was able to reduce costs, but ultimately the direct-to-store model was too expensive even once the company reached the maximum point of efficiency. Steve Presley, chief executive officer of Nestle USA, said in an interview, "You can't have that duplicative cost in the structure." Nestle shares edged up 0.1% Wednesday in Zurich. It says, what is it? The U.S. unit employs about 48,000 people, according to a spokeswoman. So the cuts represent about 8.3% of the workforce. So almost 10% being cut, and it ain't gonna stop. As time goes on, more people gonna get cut, and more places gonna close down. You know what I'm saying? It says shipping directly to grocery stores used to be more common, as it gave suppliers like Nestle eyes on the store and helped them quickly get products to shelf. But as companies look to cut costs, it often makes more sense to ship to warehouses. Nestle USA already uses the warehouse model for its frozen meals and snacks. So this has already started. It says Presley said he isn't concerned with losing space to sell Nestle's project without its own delivery people in stores. Every inch of the freezer is controlled very tightly, he said. As retailers have become more sophisticated, as the retail industry has consolidated some, that bit of wild west where you could kind of move and push your competitor to the side, that's not the case anymore. The job cuts bring one-time costs of about $500 million. The company said in slides presented to investors as part of the transition, Nestle USA will close 8 company-owned frozen distribution centers. So 8 distribution centers. The change should be complete by the second quarter of 2020. So that's next year in April. And the company didn't disclose the expected cost savings, but they must comfortably exceed the $450 million hit to sales from lower prices. Jefferies analyst Martin DeBus said in a note Wednesday, the boldness is to be admired, but Nestle now needs to execute, he said. Yeah, that's all's happening, man. The grinding season is all. You know what I'm saying? And man, I might as well read the whole article. Because this is all good intel, man. Showing that this place is going down, man. Nestle is one of the prime companies of this country, man. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, you cut in like this, and this is straight up, like this is happening right now, like just one cut, like bomb, 8% of the employees, eight store distribution centers. I mean, just like that, snap of a finger. Okay, going down, it says in 2017, Kellogg Corporation announced plans to eliminate 1,200 distribution jobs as it exited direct store delivery as part of a bid to cut costs. And everybody's cutting costs. But you know they keep saying like businesses are flourishing, jobs are being created. But this is prime companies talking about jobs being eliminated and stores being eliminated. It said that means the company is relying more heavily on retailers to put its product on shelves. But if people are not buying like that, the retailers are not making money like that, how they gonna put the stuff on the shelves? It's all trickling down. It's all gonna be a domino effect. But its products on shelves. Snack giants Mandela's International Inc. and PepsiCo's Inc. and Frito-Lay both rely on DSD, arguing it helps boost sales to have employees. It boosts sales to have employees in stores stocking products. And it says parent Nestle has been reducing employment elsewhere too, as CEO Mark Schneider aims to boost profitability at the world's largest food company. Last year, it moved to cut 500 computer service roles in Switzerland, shifting some of the work to Spain. Nestle has also limited hundreds of jobs in France, including at its skincare unit, and more than 300 positions in Pakistan. So this is all through the world, man. Grinding season all through the world, man. And this one of Esau's main companies, man. And it says exiting, and what's come next? They're going to be bankrupt and just be taken out the way. And it says exiting the director store model will increase Nestle's flexibility to adjust its U.S. frozen food business with possible further divestments. In 2020, which can include ice cream brands such as Dreyer's and Edy's, Main First analyst Alan Oberhuber said in a note Wednesday. The director store frozen unit had sales last year of about $3.3 billion, in addition to $2.2 billion of other frozen food, including Hot Pockets and Lean Cuisine meals already shipped to warehouses. So basically, they're changing the dynamic of how they sell. Instead of going to the store, they're going to the warehouses. They're going directly to the warehouses. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to stop delivering certain things, certain of their products, and they go straight. What are they going to call it? What are they gonna call it? Directly to stores. They're gonna stop delivering ice cream directly to stores and basically be having going to warehouses. You know what I'm saying? And then the retailers. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, let me get a couple scriptures. Well, actually one scripture. The dagger for the grinding. Where's it at? And this is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 4. It says, and the door shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low. Matter of fact, I started 3, excuse me. And Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few. So what? Right now, Nestle's one of the they're one of the keepers of the house, man. They're one of the people that this company was like flourishing, because you got Nestle water, Nestle, the frozen foods, the candy bars. It's all gonna trickle down, man. It's all these companies, man. The grinding is ceasing, man. You know what I'm saying? It's there's nothing they could do, man. They can't stop the hemorrhaging. You know what I'm saying? And that's really it, man. Like, that's it, bro. Like, America's done. Esau had a good run, but the Lord's about to shut this shit down. And with that, I'm going to say all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, double honor to the apostles of Israel, a.k.a. the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and love always to the Akim, preaching the truth and sincerity, all truth and sincerity. Shalom.